Champions teams 2024. So let's get started. So the first team, BLG. So in my opinion, Chinese teams are not that great of a teams right now because they're 3 years behind in the VCT Championship. And the Valorant came 3 years after launch in China. And BLG is the fourth spot. So I would say BLG is currently D ranking. I don't see them making any waves in the championship. So yeah, DRX. DRX is a very tricky pick. If they are doing good, they're gonna be very good. But still, and they also beat Paper X, but comparatively to Gen.G, I don't see them as a top tier team. Maybe a very high tier team. If they can make some waves, they can come into top four, top six. But apart from that, I don't see them making the cut. So I would say they are A tier. Definitely. Let's see whether it's gonna be high A tier or low A tier. Again, the Edward Gaming. I'm still doubtful about Chinese team, especially and Gaming is not in the form currently. They also made some changes in the team, but in international leagues they are not able to perform as good as what they did in when they first came. So I would say they're better than BLG definitely, but I don't think so. I don't see them making any waves again. So C tier. Fnatic is a very tricky pick. The entire season Fnatic has been up, most of ups and downs. Right now they made a change with Hero, and the Leo mostly will be coming back for the Seoul championship. So Leo is an amazing player, but I'm not sure whether they are a S tier team right now or not because EME as a region, I don't see them very competitive. Like the teams which were supposed to be competitive are not at all. Example, Navi, Liquid. So I would say Fnatic is high A tier. Okay, high A tier, but not S tier right now. Again, FPX performs better than Edward Gaming in terms of international matches, but they are still again not that great of a team. So I would say C tier. Foot esports. Foot esports is a very tricky one. They play very tricky comps. If teams are able to figure out the comps and how to counter that, if there was some other breakdowns or videos and coaches will help them out, then defeating Foot is very easy in my opinion. So I would say they are B tier as of now. If they have good comps and teams are not able to figure out their comps, then definitely A tier. But if teams are able to figure out their comps, example Sage on Lotus, so B tier as of now. G2. G2 is playing out of their minds. The calling is amazing. Valorant is doing everything it is possibly could. It depends on IC. If IC is performing, they are definitely high S tier. And even if IC is not performing, they are still low S tier. So I would say G2 is playing out of their minds right now. So definitely S tier team. Gen.G is easy S tier. They won championship already. And I see them coming in top four easily for this championship also. So definitely S tier. I can also see them as a finalist for this championship. So easily S tier. Crew is definitely. I mean they've started on a bang, but then they just fell off, and then again they scraped off for the championship matches. But I don't see them doing that good. In to be frank. So I would say they are C tier. Leviathan definitely S tier. They have Aspas. Paper X. Again, Paper X has a very particular playstyle, and when they go to international matches, they try to abandon the playstyle, which makes them lose, which is a curse or a boon. It's depends. But I see them making top six, top maybe four, but above that, I don't see them making because the plays are very well read right now. They are doing the same thing since 3 years. So yeah, 8 year. Sentinels again. Sentinels had a very good start, but just fell off. They again picked up in stage two, but then they again fell off in the playoffs. So I would say a low 8 year as of now, but I don't see them. maybe making top six if John QT figures out how to play deadlock in on the maps which he is deciding to play. This is very important because he is one of the flagging IGLs. If he figures out how to play the deadlock with IGLing, I would say definitely Sentinels can make a run, a deep run. But if not, they got and especially they are in the group of death, I would say against Gen.G and Heretics. So I would say it's a very tough competition. But yeah, let's see. Heretics, I would say they are better than Sentinels, but not as good as G2, Leviathan, or Gen.G as of now. If they are playing, if the Woot is playing out of their mind, if Minibu is playing, if Benji Fisher is playing, they can seriously make some runs. But they for that everyone needs to shine, outlast the opponents, and that is a possibility because the caliber of the players they have. But I would say as of now better than Sentinels, but not as good as other teams like Gen.G, G2, Leviathan. Talon it I feel like Talon Esports just gave up the on their team and just added Preemy and this barely made to the champions. But again, that because of one change, Preemy, I don't know how much time they have to make him into the team completely. So I would say they are definitely a C tier team, but maybe a low C tier, not even high C tier. And I would say Crew is better than all of these players. So yeah, this is my C tier ranking. Trace Esports, I would say definitely a D tier team. I don't see them making any waves in the champions, and they might just be a free win for the teams. Vitality played very good in the playoffs. They made to finals. Give Fnatic a run for their money. But again, I feel like it was just a run, and I'm not sure whether they will be able to keep that up in the champions or not. So I would say a high B tier. Currently, the team is very stacked in A tier. Should I move somewhere down? But I don't think so. It is required. All the teams are good in the champions, especially. So yeah, this might be your list. Thanks for watching.